support professionals work mostly behind the scenes, providing the skilled support, training, and care that empowers more than 35,000 Minnesotans with disabilities to live, work, and thrive as independently as possible. They do a diverse range of work, which has a tremendous impact on the people they support and their communities. Employment support and training, money management assistance, medication management assistance, building stronger social networks. This work and more performed by direct support professionals not only assist people in building the lives that they want, but it keeps people living in and contributing to their communities and out of restrictive and expensive institutional care.
Alita, take one.
Maddie is pretty much the definition of being person-centered, which is something that obviously we try for everybody that we serve, but Maddie takes it to the next level. So when working with individuals here, Maddie doesn't see things as necessarily barriers. She sees them as challenges, so you can easily overcome them. She's creative. She tries to think of, what can I do differently to try to make this work? What can I do better to try to make this work and make people's lives the best that they can possibly be?
My name is Claire Garberg. I have been Lizzie's mom since she was 9 months old. She was my patient in the hospital and had some pretty significant medical problems, and so they couldn't find a foster family that had the expertise or the comfort level to take care of her, and so I thought, why not? We already had 4 kids at home, but what's one more? And so we took her home as a foster child, and she never left. Liz has had such amazing staff, but I knew right from the beginning that Maddie was special. She has a patience of the saint. She is calm, cool, and collected when Liz is not. She has a very quiet, calming voice and a very, very calm demeanor about her, and she's irreplaceable.
So Liz has always wanted to go on a camping trip, and some of our other individuals do go on a yearly camping trip, but it's several hours away, and due to some of the challenges that Liz has, she can't be that far out of town. She needs to stay pretty local, and so basically we had that conversation of, we wish that there was something that we could do, but it's just not possible for her to go there. And so Maddie and one of the other DSPs, they planned this whole night where, I said, you guys do this. You can do whatever you need to do to make Liz's dream come true, and they sure did. So they planned, they got reservations at a local campground that was, far enough from home that it still felt like a camping trip, but close enough so that we were still safe and we were near our supports if we needed them. And they planned it all out, and then unfortunately the day of course it was raining, and so instead of just scrapping it and saying, sorry Liz, your dream's gonna have to be put on the back burner, they immediately went to work making her home into her campground. They put a sign on her bedroom door that said Liz's Campground. They used little string lights and put them up outside her room. They put them inside the room. They put up a tent in the middle of her bedroom, and then bought everything to do a campfire meal. They bought hot dogs and buns and all of the toppings and baked beans, and they bought stuff to make s'mores and everything, and they just did everything at her house. And it was so funny because there's this video of Liz actually seeing it for the first time, and she's so excited. You can just see on her face, she's just amazed, and she got so enthralled by it. At one point she was like, is there a bear? She really thought this is a great camping experience, and I'm finally doing this. And she was so excited about it. And then when she actually got to do the special meal with her hot dogs and baked beans, and they sat down and did it camp out style, and then getting to make s'mores, even though it wasn't made over a fire, it's still s'mores. That's camping. It just brought so much joy to her, and finally she got to do this thing that she'd been talking about for so long, and it's all because Maddie and her coworker went above and beyond and made sure that they could make it happen for her.